My name is Kyle Roderick Ridley, and I am here to spread holiday cheer. I'm drunk. Get me a beer. It's Rose-Colored Classist, episode 27. 27. It's a great number to stop doing it, right? It's perfect. We got to get this podcast on heroin and die in a bathtub right now. Die in a motel room. This podcast needs to. Some people have, a New Year's resolution to start doing things. My New Year's resolution is to stop doing this podcast. Oh man, if only I could commit, right? Anyway, this is going to be a wonderful podcast. We're going to talk about Christmas. We're going to talk about the wonderful things in the world. I just watched Red 1. Guys, Christmas is real. Anyway, but let's just first start off. Let's get the man. Let's get the legend. Let's get the only person to give you Christmas the way you deserve it. Here's Johnny.
This group sounds like you went a little heavier on the nog than you did the egg. Christmas has changed since I was a kid.
How's that?
Nowadays, when Santa comes down your chimney, he sets off the burglar alarm and gets shot by the police. Used to be nice and friendly. Did you get the Christmas spirit? Really? I really get the Christmas spirit this time. I have open house. I have open house. My neighbors drop in, usually in the moat. And if you work for a company, a lot of companies have what they call profit sharing. And at the end of the year, if they do well, all the employees get a large Christmas bonus. This year at NBC, every employee had to kick in $5,000. Now, what else happened today? You've made your New Year's Eve plans yet? If you're going to be here in Los Angeles, and you're right here in the Valley, there's some pretty exciting things to do on New Year's Eve. They have a new nightclub. Have you seen it? Harvey Wallflowers. Over in Alameda, everybody gets aspirins and cokes and really gets bombed out. And at midnight, they put on a Chipmunks album at slow speed.
Johnny Carson, everybody, reminding us of the true meaning of Christmas. Your friends suck, and the company you work for is probably going under. Man, Christmas must be easy if you're rich, right? If you got the fucking funds. This guy, Johnny Carson, how many amazing Christmases did that guy have, right? Is that the goal? Is that the goal in life, just to make the holidays bearable? I hope you had a wonderful time. I spent the time with my family, and they did good. They did good this year. Our finances are doing okay, and that's how you know you had a good Christmas, okay? If you say okay a lot, you're fine. I really had a great time. My brother, he bought me a PS5. Yeah, and I told him to return that thing because I'm trying to be successful here. Okay, if I have one more distraction in my life, this is all over. It hasn't even started yet. Let's be honest. And then I got some emergency supplies. I'm smoking inside of a very small room and could be dangerous. Could be. The fire is going to burn down your house. Now, Christmas is a wonderful, wonderful time. I know that people will like to rail on consumerism. Okay, say your friends are garbage and you only hang around them because human beings need some kind of social interaction or else they go crazy. But if you accept that, then you might actually have a good holiday. All right, you have no hope for any real fun because you're living paycheck to paycheck. All right, inflation is making eggs unbuyable, let alone toys. I mean, who knows what's going on with the war in China? You think you're going to get nice, pretty toys next year with Donnie T and the tariffs? No, they're fucking tariffing those Autobots you're about to buy your nephew. Okay? Yeah, G.I. Joe's actually going to be in China soon enough. The real ones. Okay. I'm not a doom and gloom guy, but in this modern world, hard to feel any other way. Yeah, gosh, Johnny talking about people falling in the moat at his house. Is that a joke about how rich he is or that his friends are terrible? I mean, if you are rich, your friends typically are terrible, right? Gosh, you got to buy every single one of them a gift. You didn't buy me a gift this year. Really, Johnny? Really? We've known each other for, you have the show. You have the money. You can't, your gift is me dying in a moat? Can't believe it. Yeah, things are different. Christmas has changed. Christmas, it used to be about rampant consumerism. What was wrong with that? Was something wrong with that? See, now that we're all poor and we can't afford anything, we really have to look inwardly. And, we're watching A Miracle on 31st Street and actually getting it. Is it 34th? 34th or 31st? Dalmatian, look it up. My producer's a Dalmatian. I didn't get anything for my dog for Christmas. Am I a bad owner? Am I a bad dog dad? We all deserve Christmas gifts, but very specific ones. I know some of my friends this year probably should have received Narcan. If they didn't unwrap Narcan underneath their Christmas tree, then they might not make it to New Year's. Okay, or they'll die on New Year's. The drugs out here are so fucking tainted. Don't even try. Don't even try. It's hard to even have a good time anymore, right? On a holiday party, trying to get some snow of your own, and then you die, and then you die underneath the lights. They're flickering. How many people have epileptic seizures during the holidays? The numbers have to increase, right? You go driving around, trying to look at the neighborhoods you'll never live in. Flash, and you just pull right into a Porsche. Yeah, driving Beverly Hills during the holidays, that kind of, is it inspiring? No. It's like, you're supposed to drive around and see the houses you could live in. Oh, this could be me. I could be Saudi Arabian living in Beverly Hills. Wouldn't that be great if I was a Saudi? Those guys don't even celebrate Christmas from what I know. And it's not much. Yeah, it is hard to bring in people during Christmas, right? It's hard. People aren't always super cool. I mean, imagine me at your Christmas party. All right, the white elephant. I'm a jerk during white elephant. I want the thing that's good. All right, and I am ruthless. Now, Cindy, I know you're pregnant, but this person wants these baby clothes in exchange for the electronic device, and I'm not going to budge. Why do they need baby clothes? They have a nephew, niece. All the Autobots made in China are too expensive right now, and we haven't tariffed Vietnam yet. So let's get this thing going. Hard to bring people in your life. That is the thing, right? I send out a lot of Christmas greetings. I sent the National Lampoon, the guy who's out there. He's out there. If I sent you the image, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the neighbor. Oh man, it's just you send a Christmas greeting out, and then you're almost afraid about who's going to respond back, right? Some people responded, "How are you?" After I sent them an image of Merry Christmas. What are we doing? You checking in on me during Christmas? Come on, baby. I'm going to die. This is my 27th episode. It's over. You're not responsible, okay? That's the gift I give myself. A metal gun in the mouth. Opposed to a plastic one? Not sure. I remember when I was a kid and I used to get cap guns for Christmas. Wasn't that fun? Just pretending to shoot people. Just the real Christmas spirit. Anyone get a revolver so they can protect their home? Anyone get that gift? How do you wrap a revolver? Anyone any ideas? Put it in the box. Put it in a bag you got from Daiso. Put the revolver you bought your cousin in a bag you bought at Daiso. And you really live it up. It's amazing. Yeah, when you bring people in for Christmas, it always is some kind of larger expectation of, really wanting to connect with somebody, wanting to make sure that they're not sad. But how is that your responsibility? Okay, you're sad too. We're all trying to make it past these holidays best we can. All right, and if we're gonna ask people how they're really doing, I don't think that's conducive. I mean, I went to 3 Costco's. 4 days before Christmas, and eggs were in none of them at a Costco. They can't even get the factory farming right out here. Yeah, I had to buy gifts for my family because I couldn't buy eggs. And I had all that money saved up to buy really expensive eggs, and they weren't even there. So instead, I bought my brother and his wife controllers for a Nintendo Switch. They call them Joy-Cons. Isn't that fun? A Joy-Con Don't think of the puns. Just play the game. Yeah, that's why I had to turn back that PS5. I mean, Jesus, how much time are we going to waste out here? This podcast almost is a waste of my time. All right, and you think editing it, I feel productive while I'm editing this thing? Come on. Everybody on Earth. Can AI give me a gift? I'm asking ChatGPT. Can you give me the gift of Christmas and edit my podcast for me? They don't know how. It's pretty embarrassing. I have to pay for stuff. I just bought my family Christmas gifts. How am I supposed to pay for my business? I'm pretty down. Yeah. My sister and grandfather died last year. It's the second Christmas without them, and I have a lot of back pain right now. And it's obviously psychological. Yeah, I mean, the holidays, you just reminded of all the times you missed, times you're gonna miss. The moment's here already, and you missed it. This is supposed to be the best Christmas ever, and you fucked it up, man. Instead, you're here recording. Instead, you're here on your computer playing games, steaming it up. It's getting real steamy in here. Anyone buy their friends a Steam gift card for Christmas? It's like, hey, here you go. I don't want you to be productive for the next 3 months. Here's a Steam gift card. Yeah, man. Lots of distractions out there. The holiday is a big distraction, right? We're supposed to work during the holidays. This guy complaining about a Christmas bonus this guy didn't receive, Johnny Carson. He had to pay his company. Jesus, this company's not even supposed to be here. And the story for NBC hasn't changed much. All right, these past fucking decade and a half. 3 decades. How long? Was this the 90s? No, this is the 70s? Was it the 80s? The 50s? The 40s? This is today? Ooh. Time keeps moving. Yeah, gosh, Christmas fucking feelings. Dealing with the people I've lost during the holidays. You think I want to talk about that? You think I want to? Yeah, ask me how I am. Ask me. That's my response. Best of luck. Best of luck trying to decipher how what everybody's feelings are during the holidays. Just, you can't afford to buy them something, so send them a gift. Send them something. Get a little meme going. Hey, here's my gift to you. It's a meme. Hey, I just spent the last 12 hours cutting up the movie Apocalypse Now. I put captions to everything. Here you go. I'm trying to start a business. I'm cutting up the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze. How many people on TikTok were posting a Christmas story 60 seconds at a time? Come on. Trying to get this thing going. We gotta capitalize on the holidays, okay? These businesses, we're working for them. Yeah. You can't stop. Can't stop for one day. It's all gonna fall apart, man. The profit sharing. Profit sharing. Not in this economy. The profits are for the other people, not the people working for the company. It's for someone else. Take the money that company pays you and invest it in a company that actually, will give you the dividend. All right? The company you're working for, don't take the stock. Don't do it. It's not going to last. No, you don't work for Tesla. That won't last either. Nothing's going to last in this world. Wake up. You're having a Christmas nightmare. It's the plot of Krampus, but instead of Krampus, it's a billionaire. It's a billionaire reaching into your stockings, sending all the little gremlins after you. Oh yeah, man. Anyone paying attention to the world right now? It's just you wish the spirit of giving. You wish it upon. So are they having Christmas in Assad's former regime? What do they call it? Well, they got Syria. Is there a Christmas in Syria? Everybody. It's raining bombs. The snowfall is actually dust from the buildings crumbling around me. Yeah, in a classist world, how can you be happy, right? I can't afford it. My family's talking about going on vacation. Guys, we bought each other 3 Christmas gifts each. This is not vacation time. This is the time we need to be working harder than ever. Okay? Yeah, this podcast is a day late because on the holidays I don't work and I push everything forward. And that's not the right decision. And I know that. I gotta work through the holidays. There's man, talking about the jobs I've worked at a Target, Black Friday, Christmas Day. I've worked at a Costco, Christmas Eve. Jesus, guys. Yeah, no one stops. And if anything, the real work begins on the holidays, all right? When you realize you haven't done fucking hardly anything. Just been eating these last 3 months. Just been eating, scaring people, then eating some more. My birthday's December 3rd. I've been raging this whole month. Yeah. A lot of people have their birthday around the holidays because of Valentine's Day. Your parents, if you're born in December, your parents fucked on Valentine's Day. I don't know what to tell you. They were really trying. Yeah, to have more kids to fucking disappoint during the holidays. No, my family always have done such good things during the holidays. And by my family, I mean my mom. My mom is the kind of lady who pretends that she doesn't like the gifts she gets, so we all could save money. She's like, no, return that. I hate it. I hate this perfume you bought me. Did you really pay $65 for perfume? You better have got it somewhere you can return it. Macy's. Buy all your perfume at Macy's. Okay, that's what HBO Max keeps telling me while I'm watching all these holiday movies. Yeah, man, I put on Red One. And all the commercials are that. Just fucking, just rewatching. Same 3 commercials, paying it. These guys, diversify, I swear. Yeah, only so many people buying ads during the holidays, all right? Only so many people can afford to fucking push their products. I mean, it costs a lot to put on Jingle Bell Rocks during this commercial. It does, okay? Happy holidays. Here's a credit card. You need a credit card for the holidays. These are the commercials. Man, I'm so thirsty. I want a Coke. Anyone want a Coke? Yeah, the story of that marketing is a beautiful, beautiful story. Turn off this podcast and look up how they marketed Coke during Christmas. Polar bears. How do you do it? How do you get people to buy Coke during Christmas? Polar bears? What? Insane. Maybe they started Christmas. Again, these holidays in this modern economy, all right? You can rage about consumerism all you want, but what's the purpose of it? We're supposed to hang out with each other? No, we're supposed to buy stuff for each other. Show our love the only way we can, by gifting things. Am I supposed to say nice words to my family? You're asking for too much. You're asking for way, way too much. You want my friends to be in my home? I'd rather them die by drowning. Like Johnny. The Christmas spirit. Yeah, I'm basically the fire alarm and the police in this Johnny Carson bit, huh? Raging. Playing. But society, culture keeps moving forward. We have some fun clips. We're going to talk more about the assassination of that one guy. Have you ever heard about this one guy who got killed on the streets of New York? Have you heard about him? Have you been scrolling the internet at all? Are half the memes in your YouTube Shorts algorithm pictures of Luigi Mangione as Jesus? I like the one where he's compared to that Man of Steel movie where they have Superman walking with the cuffs, and then there's Luigi right next to him, just chilling, just looking beautiful. He's our hero. That's our real Christmas gift is a conversation about healthcare. That's what this guy gifted us. How should I spread holiday joy to everyone in the world? Oh, I guess I gotta murder someone. Oh, shit. What's the way I can make everybody happy? Murder? Okay. Yeah, who's not happy? The billionaires. All right. Who cares? Let's move it. Let's show it. I'm putting on a Fox News segment. Watch these yuppies just yell about something completely worthless.
Saturday Night Live made jokes about Mangione last night. Just listen to how the crowd reacted.
Luigi Mangione dropped... Yeah, definitely woo. You're wooing for justice, right? Luigi Mangione dropped his extradition fight and was flown from Pennsylvania to New York to face multiple charges. In related news, Bumble exploded.
All righty, in a shocking new poll, none of this is worth laughing at. 41% of 18 to 29-year-olds find the killing of Thompson to be acceptable. Jason, we have to ask, what has changed, if something has, with this kind of moral relativism, this death of right and wrong, or the glorification of violence and murder?
No, he's accused of first-degree murder. I mean, if true, I mean, we saw the video, and it's so dehumanizing to say, oh, this is acceptable in any way, shape, or form. This person was murdered. He had a wife. He had kids. He had a family. Nobody deserves to be shot and killed. based on your looks, it's okay? I mean, it's absurd. It is scary to me that somehow the younger generation is not able to distinguish the difference between, say, a video game and the reality in the real life of somebody being killed. Maybe they could go overseas and see somebody who really, in war get killed, and maybe they'd have a different attitude. But this is disgusting. And to make light of it, come on, Saturday Night Live, you're better than that.
Okay, let's not attack the people for accepting murder, all right? I mean, Raytheon got some stocks to keep up, and let's not ruin their Christmas, okay? Trying to yell at us? What backwards fucking baseball cap is this fuck wearing? All I know is he needs to turn that sumbitch forward and look at the floor. What is up with this guy? These are the people they want us to listen to. Can you, Fox, really? Why are we attacking people for how they react to stuff? Let them do it. It's called reacting. Is there a problem? We're attacking the people for approving murder? This is news. This is news that we can't do that. Yeah, what happens in a movie? What happens in a video game? What happens to you, bud? All right, he's telling us. This guy told us to go to Gaza. Did you hear him? Did you hear him? He told us to go to Ukraine, and then we'll think murder's wrong. Can you believe it? These fucking idiots. I have no idea where they get off. They posted this on December 26th. Fox News. They put this out there. December 26th. Christmas spirit, everybody. It's the season of giving, okay? Why can't we just give the people their right to react to stuff the way they want? Is this a problem? These guys attacking comedy. Yeah, attacking SNL comedy, if we can call it that. I like SNL. This is my show. It's the show made for people like me. Pretentious blowhards. Yeah, you're attacking him for a joke that the punchline was Bumble exploded? Guys, bodies explode in Gaza. You think if I see that, I'm going to think about that joke differently? Jesus Christ, this mother. Who is this? Who is that guy? Jason? Jason, shut the fuck up. Jason, stop it. You don't need to do this. You don't need to tell us to go to war to understand why people want others dead. You don't need to do that. Okay? Most of us want our family dead. Okay? I'm so mad at you right now. Yeah, in a world where people are judging others for their reactions, yeah, I mean, it's a real dismissive thing you're doing to how people feel. All right, and feelings, yeah, it's not our actual thoughts. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that if we give a woo during a fucking comedy bit, maybe a lot of us are doing it sarcastically or, poignantly or just for fun, just 'cause. Do all of us really, think that Luigi was right to murder a person? Yes, but that doesn't mean we're bad people. Okay? Doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean we're good people, for sure. It doesn't mean we're right. It just means that we're probably not that involved. Truth be told. Look, a guy gets killed in New York. I hear a lot of them do that. I hear a lot of people do that. I hear it's like a common thing, actually. But this is the guy, this is the one acting indignant about how people feel about murder. Indignant. How do you feel? How do you ask this guy about Gaza and Ukraine? If he wants us to go there, tell us what he thinks about it too, huh? Yeah, it's not gonna be something beautiful. Gosh, this is really what I want to rail about is the humanity of the CEO. The humanity. But the humanity of everybody. Do we really believe in the sanctity of life over at Fox News? Is that the issue they're harping on? The sanctity of life, how all life is beautiful and wonderful, and we should save it? Seems a little ridiculous, actually. Yeah, I mean, look, I know it's the holidays. I'm supposed to be as generous as possible, and this is me doing that. A lot of people probably should die. Okay, there you go. Done it. Did it. Point made. Moving on. No, okay, let's be real. I mean, we're all destined for death. It's not blowing your mind by saying that. Okay, it's the holidays. A bunch of people committed suicide a couple days ago. All right, it happened. Now, what? It moves on. It happens. Life. This does. People die when they die. If they want to die when they want to die, if they get someone gets shot. I mean, look, Brian could have done a lot of things not to die. All right, maybe couldn't have been a CEO of United Healthcare. Could have done that. Not that he's not allowed to do that, but maybe there's some inherent dangers. Maybe it's a scary, scary job. Does he mean he deserves to die? I mean, he's gonna anyway. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The sanctity of life. What are we trying to protect here? What are we trying? We're trying to protect each other. Gosh, oh gosh, you know. Yeah, who to protect and who not to. Look, this is the thing. You know, when you have these worldviews that some people are worth all of the life and some people are not worth none of it, then it's hypocritical. You look stupid. All right? You should be like me and not value anybody. All right? It's hard to even value my own life, truth be told. Okay, I know, I care. I have feelings. There's people in my life that recently died, and I'm very upset about it. But in my heart, I know that it's okay. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. CEO gets murdered in the middle of the street, probably not that big of a deal. I think someone replaced him. There's someone in the interim, right? There's a guy running it right now. Girl, lady, person, somebody. Well, maybe there's a non-binary person running United Healthcare right now. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be beautiful? Just someone who maybe actually has gone through the medical system. Yeah, a nice trans CEO, someone who actually has experience with the healthcare industry, and maybe most often than not a positive one. They'll pay for that. You had cancer? Fuck you. You want tits? We got your ass. No worries about that one, bud. Yeah, some people have a good time with the healthcare system. What about that? Like Luigi. He shot a healthcare CEO, and that must have been a lot of fun. Good experience for that guy. Did what he wanted to do. Dreams accomplished. I mean everything I'm saying, to be honest. Yeah, life is just, it's not much to do with it. I mean, I want to be on the side of every life is precious. I want to do that, but I think clearly that's not how the world works. All right, and this is the point of view you have to take when, look, there are guys out there willing to kill you, willing to let you die on Christmas. All right, how many people didn't get health care on Christmas because of Brian Thompson? Do I think he was wrong to deny health care? I mean, no. He's supposed to make money. There you go. It's okay. It's okay to murder people on Christmas. It's okay to murder people before Christmas. It's okay to murder people most of the time. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I think I handled that one. Revolution. No, I'm not allowed to say it's okay to murder people on a podcast, actually. But it is a thing that happens, and we should accept it. And if you're not accepting it, you're kind of delusional, right? Like Jason, just yapping, yelling, telling us to do things that he probably wouldn't even be willing to do himself. I mean, he doesn't need to go to Ukraine. He knows the value of human life. Look, a lot of people have lives. All right, isn't there some kind of supply and demand thing going on? Isn't there someone actually rating the value of life? Isn't it like $7,000 to bury someone? You know, whatever potential earnings the average person has in America, isn't that a value? Yeah, we're in a capitalist market. Everything has a value if you wanted to. People, money, healthcare. Yeah, we're just making it up. We're making it up for fun. Everything is a dollar sign if you want it to be. All right, guys. I'm trying to defend fucking life. I mean, this is not the argument. We're here in America. All right, life is expendable. If you hadn't noticed. Do I wish that it wasn't? Do I wish everybody cared about everybody in some kind of beautiful holiday spirit? Yeah, I do. I really do. But, I mean, I seem kind of crazy if I act like that. Seems like I could have a bit of a lunatic if I don't understand now that maybe someone is willing to murder me. And if I don't accept that fact, I'm probably going to get murdered, right? I'm scared. I'm scared all the time. Actually, I was walking in the neighborhood, and some lady was like, "Get the dog away from me." I have a Dalmatian. I was walking my Dalmatian, and she was like, "Get that dog away from me. Get that dog away from me." And then she had a knife and showed me the knife. Right? Am I supposed to look at that and go, whoa, guys, the sanctity of life, miss. Don't you care about the value of life? No, it's not a good argument in that moment. I called her a crazy bitch and told her to get out of the neighborhood with that fucking knife. Yeah, I didn't get anyone stabbed. I knew that was a possibility, and I avoided it. Got the dog real close to me. Kept distance. And I have no illusions about that. She did that. She did that today, December 28th. Yeah. Someone's not feeling the holiday cheer, bud. I probably should have fucked her, right? I'm insane. I'm not doing this right. Okay, buddy. Baby, I have my opinion about the people laughing and reacting and cheering and wooing on CNN, on SNL, on one of those corporate acronyms, as they say. But let me give the guy who has the real opinion, who says the real good stuff. It's Jimmy Dore. Can you believe it? What's wrong with his eye?
Here is this guy, this
Colin Decency Jost.
Colin Jost, who's such an asswipe. The SNL crowd cheers for Luigi Mangione last night, making the host so uncomfortable. He said, "You're cheering for justice, right? You mean the guy who never had a health treatment that he needed denied? You mean that guy? He got uncomfortable?" Again, people aren't cheering for the random murder of some rich guy. People are expressing their outrage and frustration at living in the richest country in the world and being denied health care routinely. And if they haven't been personally denied, they have a father or a mother or a brother or a sister or an uncle or somebody who's been denied.
Jimmy Dore, everybody, looking like he's gone through a few medical emergencies himself. Geez, guys, let's not attack Colin Jost. Let's not do that. His life is perfect. Let's not ruin it, okay? He's a beautiful man, all right? He's a gorgeous guy. I mean, imagine if he murdered a CEO. How popular would he be, all right? Maybe that'll actually get SNL ratings up. But he's a beautiful, wonderful guy. He has a great job, great education. He's married to a beautiful woman. His life is perfect. Let's not ruin it, okay? His life is amazing, and I think he deserves to have it. I mean, he got there. He got there to have a nice life. Let's not bug him about it. Okay, yeah. Is he a corporate stooge? Does he lie? Does he not try hard enough? Does he have a great job and maybe isn't as perfect as we'd all would like him to be at comedy? No, he's not. But he he's got the life. He's rich. Scarlett Johansson, a couple babies, doesn't he? He's doing it. Let's not tear him down. He's in the perfect place. He has a good life. Let's not ruin his life. Maybe he deserves it. I don't know. You want him to kill a CEO? Wouldn't that be fun? Colin Jost, murder. He'd be bumbling. He'd be bumbling around. Yeah, if his weapon jammed, he would not be able to uncork that thing. Would have no idea. I don't want to. I mean, look. He has a hard job, difficult job, a lot of people to please. Yes, he has to please NBC and the companies supporting him. All those companies that advertise, he has to please them. He has to do the thing they like. And is that wrong? No, it's just the job, man. You want to be mad at him for doing his job? Come on, this guy had to work during the holidays. Did he? They had a Christmas show, didn't they? Okay. But yeah, let's talk about Jimmy Dore. I'm an avid listener. I love it. I mean, this guy starts with comedy up top. Love a podcast that starts with comedy up top. I wonder where I got that idea. But then he goes and he has serious, real opinions like that. And you can't argue with him because he's right. And don't you hate that? Don't you hate a guy on a podcast who's right? Overrated. A lot of people doing that right now. A lot of people giving you the correct analysis of the issues. And I find it frustrating. Look, diversify your content. Be wrong. Say the wrong thing. Be stupid. Be nonsensical. Make no sense. How about that? Doesn't that sound fun? No? Okay. Doesn't sound very marketable either. Yeah, this is what it's so strange when these issues come up and people try to make a news story, make some fucking content after probably genuinely a really meaningless interaction, right? This guy is telling a joke on SNL, just trying to live his perfect life, live his amazing life that he has got for himself. And we're out here trying to take on it. We're just trying to take. We're trying to take. We're the takers. All right? Hot takes. Bad takes. The right takes. We're just, gimme. This is not a big issue, guys. This is not, however they're reacting, however they're doing the jokes, this is not it. This is not the topic. There are more important things to be doing than a bunch of girls yelling during a average comedy show. All right, at least they're out there trying to do a comedy show. God bless me. Watch me try to do a monologue. Watch me bomb harder than fucking this bumbling loser. It's hard. Okay, I don't even know if he should be doing those jokes. To be honest, I mean those type of jokes. That's for Johnny Carson. Okay, those jokes are Johnny's. I don't know why Colin's dragging him out. Don't know why. I mean, this is so stupid. It's dumb. Colin Jost sneers. He snickers. Look, Jimmy Dore, focus on what you're right about. Everyone's getting fucked by the healthcare industry. Who cares? You're just using Colin. You're using Colin. You're using him to give your take. That's not nice. You should keep doing that. That show's amazing. Just talk about anything, really. You're just amazing talent, Jimmy Dore. I really am envious of you. I don't know what the fuck's going on with your eye. It's kind of scary. But everybody gets ill. Everybody dies. Jimmy Dore, maybe 6-7 years he's got going. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit some change. Is he divorced? What's his nest egg for? What's Bill Maher gonna do with his money? This is it. Yeah, who are they gonna gift? I feel like the Bill Maher Jimmy Dore Christmas special. They're both Scrooge. Okay. and somehow Jimmy Dore is also Timmy, and Bill Maher is also the angel of future past, ghost guy. I like to think of that story as very religious. And they're just dreaming away. Yeah, the healthcare industry. How have I been fucked? Man, I owe $600 to Cedars-Sinai because of United Healthcare. I literally had United. And I owe $600 because they denied my coverage because I was out of fucking the month. I wasn't in the right days. My policy got canceled before I needed it. Whoa. Stupid. Yeah, and then, gosh, my grandfather couldn't, the medications he needed, couldn't afford them, couldn't pay for them, didn't know how to pay for them. He was, speaking Spanish, getting Alzheimer's. I mean, how more confused can you be in America than that? Spanish-speaking Alzheimer person. This is insane. I was paying for his medicine, paying out of pocket, full price. Eligible for Medicare, eligible for all the wonderful senior benefits. Yet, just because of a lack of information, lack of studying, a little Joe Biden head, he ended up selling his house in Mexico to pay for his medicine. Yeah, I've been fucked. Yeah, I would have had a nice little domicile in Mexico. Pero, ellos tienen un negocio muy grande. Y ellos quieren dinero por la vida de mi padre. Insane, dude. Insane. But again, how do I have the right to be mad about that? I mean, we got hoodwinked. We got scammed. At what point does it, rely on you to not get scammed or, put yourself in a position to where you could have done better in life? Yeah, this is a point of view from someone trying to actually, be successful, and failing at it. The bitter ignorance of an unsuccessful, ambitious person. You hear it? I'm being loud right now. Yeah, look, people are out there fucking us, ruining our lives, ruining our families' lives. And, at what point are we going to, accept that we're the assholes? Fool me once, I'm an idiot. Fool me twice, I'm a bigger idiot. Fool me 3 times. Why do I keep hearing this idiom so much? Why do I hear this idiom so much and people just butchering it for their own personal gain to prove their point? So frustrating. Yeah, there are real feelings out there, guys. There are real feelings about, how fucked up the economy is and how fucked up certain businesses are, like insurance, and we need them and they don't work, and we need them and they don't work, and we have to have them legally, but they are garbage. I'm getting crushed by auto insurance right now, man. This is the story as long as time. And at what point do I realize that it's fucking on me to do something about it? Make a ghost gun. Murder a CEO. Have all the prisoners love you. What about that, guys? I'm really not supposed to encourage assassinations or murder, but I keep doing it because I think it's funny, and that's a troubling quality I have. I find murder exciting and hilarious and common. Yeah, people think murder is like some kind of insane thing people do, but then you look at the whole world and it seems like as if it runs on it. I'm wooing it. I'm not supposed to woo it. It's there. Accept it. Yeah, there are companies out there leveraging my ass to make me suffer. And if I don't do something about it, then we're all looking dumb. Okay? All looking real dumb. There are ways to do it, but it's you look at extreme a lot of the time. I'm supposed to react. I'm supposed to control how I react. I'm crazy. I'm insane. You want me to not say something, feel something, be mad, not be mad, express myself, not express myself? Look, dude, you can't control any of it. Why even talk about it? You want to make a point about the business at large? I mean, have at it. What if you're talking about the morality of people and what they ought to be saying and doing and laughing and wooing? Like, you're wasting your fucking life, bud. Wasting it. It's troubling. So troubling. We're all going to end up in a ditch and dead anyway, right? It's a Christmas Story. What happens to those kids at the end? I always fall asleep right at the end. I watched it again this year, and I fell asleep again. Maybe that movie's not really good. Ever think about that? Okay. We're gonna wrap up this podcast with one last beautiful clip, and just showing how great America's doing, how great California's doing, how great the whole United fucking A is doing, especially during the holiday season. Let's rip it.
Homelessness skyrocketing across the country, fueled by a lack of affordable housing and devastating natural disasters.
Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell joins us now with more on the homeless numbers in Southern California. Josh.
And David and Colleen, there are some in this country who feel that homelessness is just a problem in California. But once again, HUD's numbers tell a different story. Big cities, small cities, rural communities, homelessness exists. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development releasing their nationwide homeless count for this year, taken back in January, which shows an 18.1% increase. In 2023, the country saw a 12% increase. The rise driven by a lack of affordable housing, natural disasters where people lost their homes, and the migrant crisis.
Overall, the reason the numbers continue to go up is because housing becomes more expensive and less affordable to people. So unless that changes, meaning either housing prices are going to go down or wages for lower income Americans are going to go up, we should expect to see the numbers to increase year over year.
The total number of those homeless in the U.S. is at 770,000, according to HUD's report. And among the most concerning trends, a 40% rise in family homelessness. This is fueled by migrants arriving in big cities.
Homelessness is a national problem. It doesn't just exist in big cities. Of course, how cities respond to it will make it look differently. So in places like New York, they may have more shelter and you'll see less people visibly on the streets.
Although California has the nation's largest homeless population, last year Los Angeles saw a drop of 5% in unsheltered homelessness.
We want to blame government and we want to throw rocks at politicians, but in LA City and LA County, we are doing the right things. We're bringing people off the streets, we're putting them into safe shelters, and then we're making permanent supportive housing available. We need to double down on that because we've just started to see the ship turn, and we can see the other side where we can live in a city without folk who are unsheltered on the streets. But I think it's going to need to be a model for our whole country.
Merry Christmas, everybody. You're living on the street. Here's a gift, some fentanyl. Loving it. Yeah, there's a fireplace in your tent, and it's all going up. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is the reports they put after Christmas. Can you, enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's love. It's love in the air, on the streets, sleeping. It's a person named Love on the street sleeping. Now, let's get after homelessness. Look, I'll be real with you guys. I have a family. I have had, tough relations with them, bad relations, but at the end of the day, I've had a support system if I really needed it, okay? I've stepped up for my family, okay? I stopped boozing it so hard, man. I stopped fucking just drinking myself to death. I started paying attention to my family again. Yeah, man, you're living on the street. Look, I lived in my car for 7 years. I had a family. I guess I could have gone back to them whenever I wanted, but I made the decision not to. I was working, okay? I had a job. I was fucking, I had a car, which actually is a big difference. A lot of these homeless numbers are people about, they include the people living in their cars, and that should be a separate number, okay? That should be a totally separate number. Most of the time, those guys are actually still functioning. But when you're on the street in the tent, you're out of it. You're done. Okay. I hear people do it when they're not on drugs, and that's unbelievable. Yeah, man. I mean, is the number the homeless number or the drug numbers? Okay. Yeah, baby. This is not looking great. Look, they say there's a drop in homelessness in California. Not around where I live. Yeah, maybe less people are sleeping in Fresno. Okay. Yeah, they went to Las Vegas. Good for them. Still down here. Still numbers not looking good down here. Okay, yeah. People people move all the time in LA because it's unaffordable. And, they're probably, instead of being homeless out here, they'd rather go back to Kentucky. So they put their mattresses out in the street. They put their couches out on the street. And guess what those are? New homes. There's not affordable housing. Guys, there's like 6 couches on this block, and people are sleeping in them. So what are you talking about? Yeah, affordable housing. Yeah, I can't afford my rent. I'll swear to God. I'll say it right here. Now, what do I do for work? Guys, it's not this. I'll tell you that right now. If it was, wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah, I can. How do you pay your rent? I stare into the camera and talk a little odd. Yeah, that's my job. I'm staring into the camera, talking weirdly about things I don't know enough about. Welcome to the party. Yeah, I'm just on DaVinci Resolve, cutting clips, posting it on YouTube Shorts. That's my life. Yeah, why don't the homeless do that? Get them in the library. Have them start cutting clips. Look, man, I have not seen a Law and Order cut up enough on my Instagram Reels. All right, what about criminal intent? No one's cutting up criminal intent and posting it. Homeless people, let's get on it. Yeah, affordable housing should just be, a computer lab. Get them working. Get them clicking. Yeah, I don't know how people are supposed to live. I'm obviously not doing it right. Yeah, don't spin the camera around here. I'm about to rearrange this whole fucking studio. Look. Yeah, I don't know. No one knows what to do with the space they have. And the fact that they're going to make me pay $1 billion, what am I going to pay in rent this year? Yeah, maybe like 32,000, something like that. And yeah, I can't get ahead. I wonder why. There's no job out there that wants us to live right. Okay, you got to be your own person. You got to be your own businessman. I have a business right now. I'm starting it. I'm process serving. Yeah, I'm evicting people. How ironic. I'm evicting people so I don't get evicted. That is so strange. Yeah, I'm serving legal papers. I'm cutting up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. I'm cutting it up right now. Trying to diversify. Trying to get on both sides of the equation. All right, I'm evicting people who are trying to be influencers and trying to do it myself. I'm seeing both sides. I evict somebody and I try to take their ring ring light. Oh man, I'll never make it. Never gonna make it in this business. Just watch me. I'm gonna have to keep hurting people. Yeah, no one wants to hear the podcast about the day job. I'll tell you. But that's the thing. I mean, there's no good work out there. Nothing for us to do. You want these people to get off the streets? What do you want them to do instead? Work at McDonald's? They can't afford a place to live anyway. Yeah, we gotta make everybody live everywhere, guys. That's what we gotta do. We gotta build places so people can live in them. You got it? How are we gonna do that? I'm lost. So lost right now. Nothing for the homeless to do besides drugs. I mean, maybe those guys have actually figured it out, right? I mean, I've heard a lot of bits. I've written a few myself about how, the homeless people seem to have made it, okay? They seem to have a nice fucking gig they got going. And I'm out here, working like a chump, doing awful things that make me feel bad. This podcast makes me feel bad. I'm embarrassed all the time, shamed, constantly. But you know who doesn't have shame? Carl. And Carl sleeps on cardboard. He sleeps on cardboard and drinks fifths of vodka. And he hasn't figured it out. Look. Yeah, during Christmas. Yeah, maybe these people don't have families, they don't have skills, and they got into a bad place in life. They spent a lot of time maybe trying to make it, working some job that, ended up not being worth a damn. And they lost it. And now they're here doing fentanyl. I have a sincere belief that if you want to live somewhere and are not on drugs, you can make it happen. You can make it happen. All right. When I was living in my car, I was constantly applying and looking at things and trying to get in. And it turns out that the only way I could actually have housing if I was on drugs, which is stupid. Yeah, man. I mean, the closest thing to getting housing is to get on drugs. All right. But yeah, and then you realize the drugs are so good that you don't even need a house. And then look at that. Solved your own problems twice. Look at you, bud. Yeah, I don't know how to solve these issues. I don't know how to make rent lower. I don't know how to do it. I don't know why everything costs so much in the first place. Okay. Yeah, maybe when every time you kill a CEO, the prices do go down. Maybe. I mean, they saved $10 million in compensation. Spread it out. Give that money to the homeless effort, right? Yeah, take his salary and donate it to the causes. Yeah, I think I figured it all out. I think I did it. Yeah, solve homelessness with Brian Thompson's wages. I've really linked it together. These issues. Yeah, I wish I was a cooler, nicer person. I don't know, man. I just feel like the pressures in the modern world make me a little cold and dark. The issues that are relevant now are kind of disastrous. I want to be into the holidays, but aliens are real. I mean, Santa's not real, but aliens are? What the fuck? Ah, shit. This is troubling. I mean, elves are real, but only the clockwork elves, because they're aliens and they're in another dimension. It's bananas. Oh, I want some more dessert. That's what the holidays are about, dessert, right? Homeless people, they get dessert, don't they? There's some things out there for them. There's things to do if you're homeless. Get off the streets. Wake up. You don't need to do this. You're going to be homeless in Kansas City, of all places. Affordable housing. Yeah, we should all move to the North Pole. That's my idea. Get us all to the North Pole and working. Start making gifts for people. That's how we do it. Take all the homeless people, make them elves. Make them little worker bees. Get them up there in the pole, put a park on them, get them in a factory. Maybe all the homeless people can make computer chips. What about that? Computer chips in the North Pole. Yeah, that'll soon be a war zone where Jason wants us to visit. Okay, no one cares.